All right, here with head coach Brian Powers. Coach, you just beat Belmont Hill for the first time since 2012. When you hear that number, what does it mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, I was a freshman that year in 2012, and I was on JV, so it was really kind of cool to see that come around. And I mean, on senior day especially, those guys played their hearts out. And having a senior group that is this together, that is this tough mentally and physically, it was really awesome to see. So great effort all around, from the seniors down to the freshmen, to the families that were out here before the game, setting everything up. And we finally put in a full 4 quarters. So hats off to our seniors, hats off to the team. The guys did an excellent job.
You mentioned the full 4 quarters. You guys have been struggling coming in. What was different today? Was it the emotion of the day?
I mean, I think the guys actually managed the emotion well. I think that when we ride that emotional wave, we get up too high or down too low, and that's when we start to have those challenges as a team. So the guys did an awesome job just kind of keeping it level, playing our game for a full 4, and not getting too wrapped up in all the what's going on around us.
Defensively, you guys were very, very active today. Stick checks, the ride, or even offensively, that aggression on both sides. Do you preach that often?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of game plan dependent to an extent. I think we did a great job executing that game plan and just putting them into uncomfortable positions. I think we dictated the tempo of the game, which was huge. They're obviously a team that can get up and down, run and gun, and they're an excellent team. They've been the best team in the ISL for, since 2012, roughly. So it was awesome just being able to kind of play our game. And for those last 2-3 games that we haven't been playing well, it shows the guys that we've got it. And going into Govs on Saturday, guys just got to keep that momentum going.
You lost the face-off battle. When that happens, usually you don't win the game, but you guys found a way today. Does that just kind of speak to, the full team effort?
Yeah, I mean, I thought Frankie Forrest was amazing.
Yeah.
I'd love to see the stats. I think he scrapped all the way through and won. I thought he was over 50. I'm not sure, but we'll have to look through. He was awesome. And just the grit and toughness in the middle of the field. Even if he didn't win the clamp, he won half the ground balls at least, and he was just tough as nails. And did a great job.
Sorry, and Arjun being Arjun, made some big saves. Wasn't tested a ton, but when he was, he made those big saves.
Yeah, I mean, he's just steady in there. He's a confident kid. He's a team captain. He's a leader that we love. And he did a great job kind of just staying up, playing his game, being fundamental. And he did a great job communicating to the defense and running the clear as well, which I think was an underrated aspect there. But he made every big save when we needed him. He made all the ones we expected him to make. So he's awesome.
2 more quick ones for you. One, Colin Hope. What does he bring to this team? Particularly early on in this game, he felt like he had it going on.
Yeah, I mean, he's just a kid that's been super consistent for us. I've been able to coach him for a little bit longer with 3D, so I know him really well, and he's a kid that's really found his game. And it's just taking what the defense gives him and kind of knowing how he can leverage that. But he was awesome all the way through. I know when they shut Cran in that either second or third quarter, he went 5-on-5. He just took his guy to the net, ran past his guy, threw the ball. And that's the best play in lacrosse if we can execute.
And you mentioned Owen. So many people have said so many things about him. What can you say about not only his play today, but just his leadership and what he brings to the table on a day-to-day basis?
Yeah, I mean, he's the same guy every day. What you see on the field in game days is what you get on practices and just around the school. And I think it's the toughness with him. You can talk about his skill and all of that stuff, but for a kid that takes more shots to the head than anybody in the country, he just always keeps coming back. He never complains. He just plays his game. And that's an excellent example to set for the younger guys.